All right, shalom, shalom. When the Hebrew Israelites here to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, to speak about the upliftment of Yahweh Shai, all right, who's coming back to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh. The belongs to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Citations, much love and respect to God, my good issues going out to concern. All right. So, hey man, in these last days, you can clearly see that Yahweh Shai is moving things, right? So, you know, brothers got to be on point. We got to be on point, you know, as the hopeful elect, you know, because the time is short. Okay, the time is short. When Yahweh Shai starts to bring those judgments, there's no stopping it. Okay, the judgment is going to run like water, right? So if you're not on the right side of Yahweh Shai, there's no salvation for you. Okay, you're just going to have to eat those judgments, the four short judgments. Okay, shalom. All right.
Let me get this quick.
You got a precept?
Yeah, I do. Second Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure not the times diligently in itself, and what thou seest a part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the heirs will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right. So Ezra was being shown these different things that would happen in the end times, right? And we're seeing those things happen now on the highest level. Okay. So he said that's when the Heavenly Father, which is the highest, is going to come to judge the world. Okay, which he made. Right. So when that judgment comes, like I said, man, there's many judgments. When they come, if you're not on the right side of Yahweh Shai, you're just going to get run through. The angels is going to deal with you, man. All right. Even Ezekiel 9:4 is good too. Go ahead. Oh, you got this more?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Verse 3. Therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou understand that the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, spoke of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Right. So that's it. So when you see those things coming, you know what it is. It's the end. All right. Okay. That's it.
Yeah, those are
good. Right.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 14, and verse 20. Though Noah, Daniel, and Job were in it, as I live, said the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, they shall deliver neither son nor daughter. They shall but deliver their own souls by their righteousness.
Right. So you can't deliver your cousin, you can't deliver your brother, right? Everyone that has to work on their own salvation with fear and trembling. Right? So people, if they want to come into the truth, sometimes they want to bring in their brother, their cousin, and then of course they're gonna eventually fall out because you're not of the elect. Even your mom, I want to bring the whole family, but it don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Right? Only the elect is gonna be delivered. Okay.
Verse 21. Right. For thus said the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, how much more when I send my four sword judgments upon Jerusalem, the sword and the famine and the noisome beast and the pestilence, to cut off from it man and beast.
Right. So you just got to sit down and imagine those four judgments coming upon this place. All right. And how these people are going to react to that. Okay. The famine. Right. These people, they don't know about missing a meal. All right. See, brothers, they fast and things like that. But these people, they don't fast, man. They're used to eating 2 to 3 times a day, not more. Okay. So when that famine comes, what's going to happen, man? Okay, as soon as the belly starts to grow, they're gonna be looking to do whatever it takes, man. Have you seen all the videos of them eating? Like they eat like crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. They eat a lot, man. Right. So when that time comes, they're not gonna look. They're just gonna fall into to do whatever they want to do. They're gonna fall into the left side. Whatever they got to do to eat. Go ahead.
Ezekiel 5 and verse 16. When I shall send it, I'll be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, and I will break your staff of bread.
This is Google. I typed in how much do Americans eat. It says Americans eat 815 billion calories of food each day.
Shit.
That's roughly 200 billion more than needed. enough to feed 80 million people. Americans throw out 200,000 tons of edible food daily.
Individual person, right? A famine is not necessarily you not having zero to eat, can't find no food nowhere. A famine is just a half to cut your calories unwillingly. That's a famine, right?
Yeah.
That's a right. So they're gonna be wanting. Their belly's not used to that, right? Because when you start to fast, what happens? You start to drink smoothies, your belly starts to shrink, okay, and then you start to more accustomed to eat less. But they're not accustomed to that. They're not accustomed to that. Okay, so when they get their piece cut in half, their belly's gonna be hurt, it's gonna be paining them. You understand? They're not gonna be able to sleep, right? So that's the Great Depression, right? The calories were cut down significantly, right? That was known as a famine. Okay, so that was a line in it was talking about waste. There was a lot of waste. People had more than they needed. Yeah. The evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I was sent to destroy you, I will diminish. All right, to the point where now you can't find them. Sword upon thee, I Yahweh, Bashimel Shah, have spoken it. Right. Now let's think about the beast, man, the evil beast. Shalom, Yahweh, right. So think about the evil beast, right? When they start moving their place, right? Which they've been moving their place, right? But when they coming into the cities, right? When usually they may not attack human beings, but the Lord's going to put a spirit on them to attack human beings. Huh? The spirit's created for vengeance. Huh? All right, right. The wild
Hey,
beast.
there's a thing someone put up. A woman was jogging. She got attacked by what are those things?
Are you?
Not the duty, but you know, shit. Like some sort of hole. Some shit. Yeah, it is. Some sort of hole. Otter.
Otters are big.
Go ahead.
Yeah. She got attacked by a gang of them.
Otter.
She's on the floor all bloodied up.
Yeah. Well, there's videos of otters killing a crocodile. A bunch of otters.
Oh yes.
So otters are
Yes.
vicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got more? You have more, man?
Wait until the Lord puts the spirit on the underdog.
No. That's a different beast, man. The lions are scared. This is Revelation chapter 12. They go to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Right. So on top of all those judgments, right, the Lord is going to allow Esau to let loose. Okay, because he's setting it up right now to come down upon the people, right? And all his legislations that he's passing behind closed doors, right? It's all being set up to what? To come against the people, to deem people, right? Expect no mercy. Okay, expect no mercy. You got the other one? That was it. So the expect no mercy part. What is the elect going to do in that time, right? When there's no mercy, because you people, you're going to get one piece, right? Matter of fact, let me get Ezekiel 9.
This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
So we're the ones sighing and crying against this place, man. Right? Sometimes you be around brothers and they'll just let out, we be having a good time and just let out a random sigh. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that's common amongst all the brothers. Okay? Because what? Because we're tired of this place. We're tired of the wickedness that goes on in this place. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 5, and to the others he said in my hearing.
Also, like the mark, right? The mark is that mark of exemption. That's going to be on the elect. Okay? The mark of exemption is only going to be on the elect. Anyone who doesn't have that mark is going to be open season for these angels, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
And to the others he said in mine hearing, Go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children.
Right.
And women.
So that's it. So slay means to smite means to kill. Okay, so they're going to be killing these people, man, left and right in different ways, man. All right. One person it may be by a cannibal, another person it may be by an animal, another person it may be by the famine. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? There's different ways that angels can take you out, man.
Yeah, it's like the new show called what's it called? Fallout. There's a new show called Fallout where it's post nuclear, like a nuclear missile going off. These people are living terribly.
Mm-hmm.
It says, But come not near any man upon whom it and begin a sanctuary.
The beginning of the ancient men, which was before the house, dealing with what? These Israelites that already know their Israelites, right? Different leaders and all that. Okay, judgment is coming for them too. All right.
Look at this beautiful man.
What?
Look at this beautiful man.
This
Oh yeah, yeah.
start from 8. Yeah, Obadiah 1 and 8. Shall I not in that day, said the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom and understanding out of the mount of Esau, and thy mighty men even shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, thou shalt cut off forever. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strength and Esau's violence is not over. Okay, the violence against his brother Jacob, that's not finished. Okay, because they're still in rulership. Man. And the big judgment the Lord is going to do using these Edomites has not come yet. Ultimately, the finale of judgment, that's coming too. Okay, so that violence is not over. Go ahead. Verse 11, in the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captives, his forces and foreigners entered into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was one of them. But thou shouldst not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger, neither should thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction, neither shouldst thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Thou shouldst not have entered into the gates of my people in the day of their calamity. Thou not have on their affliction, no near upon all the heathen, right? As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Reward shall return upon thine mountain. They shall drink and they shall swallow down. That cup is judgment. It was the same cup that we drank. That was judgment, right? The slavery, the destruction, the shame. They're gonna have to take all that. Right? They're gonna have to drink all of that down. Okay.
Guys, keep it up.
That was it. That was the point.
Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood.
The enemy meaning what? The troops that Esau have that are gonna come. That's gonna come down on the people that are not with his system. Okay? That's the enemy. Okay. Those are the enemies coming in like a flood. Okay, go ahead.
When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him.
Right, through what? Through his men. Right? He's going to lift up that standard, meaning he's going to deliver his men from those situations. Right? Through spiritual power. Right? So the elect is good. Right? The elect is good. Right? Regardless of how things seem. Right? How deadly things get, the elect is going to be good. Right?
Verse 20, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression of Jacob, say the Lord Yahweh.
Right, and our faith is being built up now through different situations you're going through now. That's to build you up for the time to come. Okay, because these little things we're going through now, these are little things, man. Okay, your car broke down, the girl gave you problems, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Esau bugging you, whatever the case may be. The troubles in the flesh, like the elder said, all these things are just to build you up for that time. Okay? And the Lord is getting ready to turn us up on a higher level. But the Lord has access to our spirits. That's right. He could just snap his finger and have us on a higher level. It's nothing for him. Right? But the times that we're coming to, we need to be on a higher level. That's right. Okay? Because we're talking more than just the things, with the daily things that you're going through now, which is really petty. That's right, right? We're talking about famine. We're talking about death and funny left and right. We're talking about you being the last of your family line alive. That's right. Well, it's got to be able to understand what's coming. That's right. Right? Well, let's think it's light. They speak about it, but then when you lose, when you might lose it's harder than what you did. That's right, man. It's harder than what you did, man. That's right. Okay, I'm hardened. You think you're hardened, man. But the Lord knows where to get you where it hurts.
Go ahead.
The Lord knows where to get you where it hurts the most. Okay? Let me get this for you real fast. This is, just to back up your point, this is Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1, Ecclesiasticus. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Right? Temptation meaning what? Tests. Prepare for the test. See, a lot of these other camps, they don't even teach about the test that's coming. So when these guys get in situation, they're not even close to it. They didn't even start training you. Okay? So we've been trained up from a baby. The times we came into the truth, we've been ready for these things to come, man. We've been hearing about the doom and gloom, man. To the point where we're like, is there any light? Is there anything good that's going to happen to me? Right? That's how much you've been prepared us for the doom and gloom. Verse 2, set thy heart aright and constantly endure. And make not haste. And endure means to make hardened, right? So we can't be in that soft spirit. Brothers tell us something. Why you talk to me like that? That's some bitch made spirit. We can't be in that spirit no more, man. Yeah, faint-hearted. Yeah, faint-hearted. What do you mean, man? You got people that they're in war. They go to war. Hold on, brother. We go to war.
Yo. He told you hold on, man.
We go to war, right?
I just can't read
that. And then what? And what happens is the sergeant is screaming in his face. You know what I mean? You piece of shit. You this and that. You just gotta deal with it. Okay? And what if he says, nah, fuck you. Wants to punch the guy in the face because the sergeant is cursing him. But he's on a higher rank. You do that, I'm not too familiar with it, but I'm sure you probably get dishonorably discharged, of course,
Mhm.
right? So that's not something that you can do, right? But you come into this truth, you're dealing with spiritual men on high levels. Nah, I forget what he said. He's just a man. Clearly, that means you're not on a spiritual level then. All right, go ahead.
Verse 2, set thy heart aright and constantly endure and make not haste in the time of trouble.
And that's another thing. We got to learn to be still. Right? When you go to Psalms, it speaks about be still. When you go through these different trials and tribulations, it's going to come. Everyone goes through trials. Even these people in the world, they go through trials and tribulations, right? It's going to come. It's a part of life. But the Lord wants us to be still. Meaning what? Meaning you know that Yahweh Shemel Shai God, this is all for the purpose of building you up. He's not going to destroy you about whatever you're going through. It's funny because we get that the flesh makes us worry, but then somehow it works out. Somehow the situation works out. You know what I mean? That's it. Go ahead.
Cleave unto him and depart not
The
away.
elder said always. You know, go ahead.
There's a scripture for that.
The one in Hebrews. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end.
Thou mayest be increased at the last end, man. All right. That thou mayest be increased at the last end, man. Okay. So meaning what? Meaning you're gonna get on a higher level. Once you pass those tests, you're gonna go to the next level. How are you gonna go to the next level if you can't get past that simple test, man? Right? It may not be simple at the time, but you have to get past it. If you don't get past it, don't be surprised if you keep going through the same thing, the same similar things.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Right. Let's get off. I want to get all the meat off the bones, right? Patient. What does patient mean? It means to suffer, man. Right? Well, I believe patience also ties in with passion, if I'm not mistaken. It means to suffer, man. Okay? So what? You gotta suffer through what? Waiting for the deliverance, waiting for the better part of this. You know, the advancement, right? Because it's not forever. It's for a time period. Go ahead.
Take cheerfully whatsoever is brought upon thee, cheerfully.
Okay.
So this is patience down 1200 AD. Quality of being willing to calm and endure. Still, to be still. Know that I'm the Lord.
Right?
It says,
So what do these guys do when something happens to them? They get to a jam. I can't pay their rent on the last day. You know, the child support's coming up, this and that. Let me just sell weed again. Let me just go smoke some crack. Because, you know, we're at that point now. You know? What the Lord want me to do?
But what does Esau do? Yeah, I mean, let's commit suicide.
it says the quality of suffering or enduring submission. It says also indulgence, leniency, humility, submissiveness.
Which Elder Ariel always says that. He says the first thing you gotta do is acceptance of the situation. Right? The first thing is acceptance. That's submission.
That's the hardest thing, man. When you're going through health, the hardest thing is you add a times 2 to your health by trying to say, no, this can't be it. You know, this can't be the situation. And you're literally grinding against the situation.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you're walking up a 45-degree hill with a 50-pound vest.
Yeah.
Talking about you know? That's the hardest thing, bro. I can remember all the times I've been caught in health, and then I just say, you know what, man, this is what I got to deal with, and then it just took it's a release, man. Because what can you do in that situation?
What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Hey, they say, don't run from the storm, go through the storm.
Yep.
It runs right through it.
Go through the
Run
storm.
right through the storm. Right? Just say, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Right? So it says, literally, quality of suffering, endure, undergo, experience. Yep. Gotta go through it.
So First Thessalonians. Yeah, that was the point. Yeah, come on. First Thessalonians 5 and verse 18, verse 17 says, "Pray without ceasing."
Uh-huh.
So when you're going through the suffering, you have to pray to Yahweh. Okay, it says, "In everything give thanks, for this is the will of Yahweh and Amashiach Yahweh Shai concerning you." Because Yahweh Shai puts you through that situation, so he can help you overcome it. You overcome it through him. So you still have to give thanks unto Yahweh.
Yeah, that's what these people in the world, they don't get. They think it's some random shit that's happening, random storm. And then even when they say things like, "Oh, God is testing me," they don't really believe it. They don't have faith in the Most High.
Mhm.
You people spend your days exercising in sin.
Mhm.
What are you talking about, God? You're talking about Baal. You know,
Mhm.
this is 1 Peter 1 and 13 in the KJV. "Wherefore, gird up the loins of your mind,
Mhm.
be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahushua Mashiach. As obedient children, not fashioning yourselves according to the former lusts in your ignorance." I'm going to read it in the NLT, verse 13. "So think clearly and exercise self-control. Look forward to the gracious salvation that will come to you when Yahushua Mashiach is revealed to the world." And verse 14 is what you were talking about, pretty much upfront when you yourself back. Do what I gotta do, right? It says, "So you must live as the Most High's obedient children. Don't slip back into your old ways of living to satisfy your own desires. You didn't know any better than you were beasts." Right? David said that. "So foolish was I was as a beast before you."
Right. When you do that, you definitely fail the test.
Mhm.
Okay? You gotta get this for you. This is wisdom of Solomon 2 and 17. It says, "Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. For if the just man be the son of Yahweh, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Let us examine him with despitefulness." And
This is the mind of the oligarchs, man.
that's right. They're gonna test us.
Right? They're really, and brother, it's funny. I was just reading that. What scripture is that? Wisdom of Solomon.
Salakia. This is Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 17.
2 and 17. I was reading this the other day. I got to read this after in the GMT, because I was reading this and you just put it out. So keep going. I'm gonna read it after you.
Yeah, Khan.
KJV.
Yeah, I'll start from 17 again. It says, "Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him." And Yahushua went through this after his 40-day fast. "For if the just man be the son of Yahweh, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Let us condemn him with a shameful death, for by his own saying he shall be respected." Right. That's it. Right. So if you go backwards into the old ways, like the elder read, right? Then you lost. You failed the test, man. You failed the test, and all of this is a test, man. Everything is a test, man. Okay.
Let me get. So there was Wisdom of Solomon 2. Yeah, 2 and 6 GMT. "The wicked say, 'Come on, then let's enjoy the good things of life and live in this world the way we did when we were young and free of care. Let's drink the most expensive wines and use the finest perfumes. Let's not miss a single flower in the springtime. Before the roses wither, let's pick them and wear them in our hair.'"
Yeah, that's the mindset of these people, man. Do whatever they can to live it up.
YOLO.
Lifestyle, man. All right.
It starts with the oligarchs because the shit rolls downward.
That's right.
Right? That spirit of degenerate, the common man, is in. That's because your masters, right? They're literally casting spells on you. You know, you people made that bio weapon. That was an idol to you, man. That was a fucking idol. They showed you that. You had families that were broken in time. You had people worshiping that thing.
Hey, don't you remember some people would brand and they got a special one? They'll be like, oh, I have this one.
Yeah.
You had name brand ones. You had ones that were like, oh, you got that one? Oh, that one's a low class one. I got this one.
Man, I remember my neighbor, they got the second one. They had a party, man.
Yeah,
They had a party. They had barbecue.
Oh, yeah, there was parties.
Yeah.
It was celebrating. It says, verse 9, let's all join in and leave signs everywhere of our carefree revelry. Life owes us that much. We'll oppress the poor even if they are righteous. We'll show no respect for widows or old people. We'll call ourselves right if we are strong enough to get what we want. No one ever got anywhere by being weak. Righteous people are nothing but a nuisance. So let's look for chances to get rid of them. They are against what we do. They accuse us of breaking the law of Moses and violating the traditions of our ancestors. They claim to know the Most High, and they call themselves the Lord's children. We can't stand the sight of people like that. What they are contradicts our whole way of thinking. They are not like other people. They have strange ways. They think that our moral standards are so corrupt that everything we do should be avoided. They boast of having the Most High for their Father and believe that when all is said and done, only the righteous will be happy.
That's right.
But we'll see if that's true. Let's see what will happen when it's time for them to die. If the righteous really are the Most High's children, the Most High will save them from their enemies. So let's put them to the test. We'll be cruel to them and torment them.
You got some people that's going to fail at different parts of the test. Everyone ain't going to fail at the same time. The ones that are meant to fail, right? You got people that'll go through the fire at a certain temperature, but when it gets heating up a bit, they stick, they hang on there, and it gets to a point where it's, now you're going to lose your family. Oh, now they fold, all right? Or it gets to a point where your life is in jeopardy. Now they fold, man, right? So it's all different. There's different levels that people are going to fold at, man. See, so they're going to test you on all levels. They're turning up the heat on all levels, man. Right? Like Nebuchadnezzar, man. Right? And he that loveth mother or father. Yeah. So these are tests too. Absolutely. You know, because some of us might lose our children. Because they're going to say, hey, the next go around, if your kids don't take this, you're not a parent. You're not fit to be a parent.
Put it right here.
Woke up yet.
Yes. She wanted to put it right back to the dream.
Yeah, literally trying to rock it
back to sleep. Yeah.
You know, and they'll use your woman, they'll use your children.
Yep.
That's why you can't idolize them. And in this society, people idolize.
Right.
What is idolization? Veneration, right? A form of worship. Right? Honey, I'll be home at 10. Why do you got to be home at 10? Who the hell said you got to be home at 10? Are you on a man cave? You know?
Hey, these people don't even know that women used to get put away on their cycle. They don't even know we're not even supposed to be around them during that time. It's always cleaned up.
It says, and torment them, then we'll find out how calm and reasonable they are. We'll find out just how much they can stand. We'll condemn them to a shameful death. After all, they say that the Most High will protect them. That is how evil people think. But they are wrong. They are blinded by their own wickedness. They have never known the Most High's secrets. Never hope for the rewards of a holy and blameless life. When the Most High created us, He did not intend for us to die. He made us like Himself. It was the devil's jealousy that brought death into the world, and those who belong to the devil are the ones who will die.
And the devil is not speaking about the spiritual demon Satan.
Go ahead.
It's speaking about the serpent. Okay? That's who was jealous. He saw how Adam was living. He saw how Adam was ruling. Right? How he was on a high level with Eve, and he wanted to do away with that. Right? So these Edomites, especially these elites, they envy us. They envy the blessing.
You getting something?
Right? So they want to do away with us altogether.
Yeah.
right? Which is not going to happen. No, because the Lord said what? That even as long as the stars and the moon and the sun is
That's
here,
right.
the Israelites will still be here.
That's right.
So you can't do away with us.
That's right.
There's nothing you could do. Okay? Us as a nation, we're immortal as a nation.
Yeah,
There's
that's
nothing
right.
to do,
That's
Mhm.
right.
right?
That's right.
That's
Yeah, I have a scripture. Second Timothy 3:3. 2 Timothy 2:3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shah. And no man that warneth entangleth himself with the affairs of this
And
life.
that's the main thing. We can't be too entangled in this shit, bro.
Mhm.
Me, I like to keep a distance. You know, I like to keep a distance from the family and all that. I don't be calling mom dukes every week. You know, like, I be disappearing for once sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? Because what? Because I don't want to get too into it, and then sometimes when that time comes, you're too into it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's gonna mess you up even more. It's not to say I don't love my mom. It's not to say I don't love my people. You know, but it's just that, you know, I'm on a mission right now.
Mhm.
I'm on a mission right now. That's true. That's a real love. Like that movie was the guy said, I'm not sure if it was Platoon, but he said basically, oh, you know, do you have a family at home? I'm not thinking about that.
Mhm.
My life is here now. Yeah.
Hey, just to add to your point,
Yeah.
when it comes to the MOTB,
Yeah.
some of your own family members are gonna sell you out because you
Exactly.
don't have it,
Exactly.
right? So, like you say, you gotta be distance from them, even though you love them. You gotta keep a distance.
Absolutely. That's right. How much of our family members took the juice?
Yeah,
Right? And you
Yeah.
told them not to take the juice.
yeah, majority. Yeah,
Behind your back, you might have found out. Right?
Yeah.
So they took the juice, man. They took it.
Mhm.
She told me, but she didn't know what was going on. She had to admit it. Your mom or your mom boots? Oh, and mom boots. Both of them. And I felt bad. And then my pops was in the hospital for a couple hours. That's you know why this happened. That's anointed to pray over it. But you too into that because they're not going to listen to me.
Man.
They're
Yeah.
in the world.
yeah.
Pray that y'all might not give them too much of a harsh rate. That's right. Go ahead. Throughout that time.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know, your favorite food
Yeah.
that you like. You know, you had a rice and beef. And
She's gonna say something to trigger you to be like,
Years ago,
when the Terminator called him
yeah. Yes.
and changed the voice.
Yes.
But it was really the bad guy.
Done.
Remember?
Yeah.
John.
Yeah.
So she tried to reach it.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
And they have that technology now.
Done.
They have the
Yeah.
technology now.
Yeah.
You can literally take someone's voice and use it.
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
That's true. That's true. Very true. Right? This is Matthew 24, verse 22, and it said those days should be short.
Mhm.
There should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be short. Right.
Mhm.
So the days have to be short because that's how bad it's going to get. You know, it's going to get so bad. You know, it's going to be like, oh, the Lord has to shorten the days now. Right. You know, don't expect it to be, 10 years you were avoiding the MOTB for 10 years. No, it's not going to work like that, man.
Because you won't be able to survive in this kingdom.
Right.
You won't be able to buy or sell
Mhm.
unless you have that mark.
No, but the brother's just saying we don't have that long left because you can tell that the collapse is here now. You can tell, man. There's no 10 years left.
Matthew 24 and 24, it says, for there shall arise false
Mashayats, and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
Right. That's how like when we're going into AI. Right? If it were possible, they could deceive the very elect even with the AI. Right? You may have brothers, you know, they showing brothers doing something, and it's not them, it's just the AI doing it.
Yeah, I might put up a video of Elder Tahar sending out I told all the brothers to eat pork. You're gonna be like, what the hell? Hell nah.
Let's take a chip, guys.
Con. Yeah.
I went out. Nate
See?
was right.
They're gonna have him sitting there, they're gonna be like, see, I just took it.
Oh, you did a good job.
I see that.
Miracles.
Is that it? That's the miracle. Yeah, go on. I was going to say something because he mentioned miracles of the beast. Now there's a thing on Instagram now in Sweden. They create a particular soup that connects with your neurons or whatever, your brain or whatever, where they can you know, people have palsies. They show them before and after, and the person's all shaking. They can't even pick up a cup. They're walking on, picking up a cup, drinking. It was amazing. Actually. It was actually like almost beautiful to watch. I'm like, that's the miracle of the beast right there. They showed a bunch of people doing it. So I was like, wow.
They had one guy who's deaf. He heard his wife's voice for the first time through that thing. So all these
Neuralink.
things, heal the blind, the lame, the lame.
Yes. You're gonna look at us like the devil for not accepting.
Go ahead, bro. Okay, this is Isaiah 33 verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation, the fear of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai is his treasure.
Right. Why are we not gonna take it? Because we fear Yahweh by Shem Yahushai over Esau, man. You understand what I'm saying? The only the real one we fear is the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and the Son Yahushai. So that's why the elect is not gonna take it. Okay, the other people, the fear Esau is gonna outweigh their fear for Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. Okay, and they're gonna go ahead and fold and reap destruction. Right?
So we know we're not going to fall into deception of Esau. We know the men we follow are men of integrity. You know, they've instructed us in the wisdom and knowledge of the scriptures. You know, and the scripture says that they love not their lives unto death. Right. You know, right. So really, the elect are going to be ready to die before even making alliance with the beast.
Yeah, because when you look up that word miracle in the Greek, it pretty much means transcending something normal, right? So remember they made that movie Transcendence back in the day with Johnny Depp. Yeah. Remember they want immortality, right? They want to live forever.
Elysium,
It's already in the works, right? They want to transfer their consciousness to different vessels, to different bodies.
Yeah, like Futurama.
Yeah,
Cartoon. Get out. Yeah, get out. Yeah, perfect example. Yeah.
Can I get this? This is Revelation 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
Right. What's the main plague? Those nuclear missiles, man. Right? So you got to be beamed up. All right? We got to be changed. Okay? Because the nuclear, anyone who took that MOTB, the scriptures, get me real quick, brother, Revelation 14 and 9 to where the elders pulling out, because that's the reward for those that take that market. In Babylon. If you're in Babylon 100%, right? But for sure, if you're in Babylon 100%, this is your judgment.
Go ahead. This is the book of Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand.
Now, the image is the system. The mark is something that you buy and sell with. So we know it's not sin. You can't buy and sell with sin. You're going to feel that pain for sure.
Go ahead. And he shall be tormented with fire and forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name.
So that's what happens if you take the microchip, the micro seed. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, that's the mark. Okay,
That was more. Unless you wanted more.
okay. I mean, that's a point.
Guys, I just want to bring up that word miracle, right? So the word miracle is semion. The Greek semion, which means, let me go to the point, right? It says, an unusual occurrence, transcending the common course of nature. Right? Look at that word transcend. It's a verb. It means escape illusion. That's like escape inclusion in, lie beyond the scope of, transcend, surpass, and directly from Latin, climb over or beyond, surmount, overstep.
Yeah, because when you
That's
try,
Esau.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Overstep.
Yeah, because part of transcending is breaking barriers. Like there might be a barrier to something, you try and go beyond that. That's why he's always trying to go in out of space. He's trying to transcend out of the earth.
Like you get pregnant.
Exactly. Breaking boundaries. Man.
Yep.
Crossing boundaries.
Yeah, crossing
Breaking.
boundaries. Man.
He's gonna start with those people that are disabled dealing with the C-hip. I mean, it's gonna be easy for him to push that with you because imagine you never walked. Well, I have a cousin in Montreal. He got shot in his back and he's paralyzed.
Yeah, of course.
And he tells me the only thing he ever thinks about is how to move his every morning is how to drive. He can't. Nothing can move. But I know in my head, I remember I told him about maybe the miracles. And he scoffed at that. He started looking at me like, well, doubt after that, right? But I know for a fact if they say, listen, we got something that could make you walk again. 'Cause he used to be a gangster. So all kind of girls with him. Now he can't even deal with a girl now. So that messes with him. So it's easy to sell him that. And he'll take that. I believe 100% he'll take that quick.
They do it with the guys that are sent overseas to words. If they lose an arm or a leg, they can get like frustrated ones, and the fake ones, so you can feel like have the feeling.
Yeah, but remember, it was soldiers that they tested all of that on first. When prosthetics never went to people first. It went to soldiers first. So all this Neuralink and everything that they're introducing to people, they're already trying it on soldiers.
Oh yes.
Soldiers are using that right now.
Yeah.
It always starts with soldiers. Yeah, the Brooks.
Psalm 2:1. Why do they eat and rage, and the people imagine a vain thing? The king of the earth.
Well, what's the vain thing that they're going to rule forever? You think they're going to micro C-hip the world and rule forever? That's a vain thing that they're imagining. Right?
The kings of the earth set themselves, and the ruler take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointing, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
Right. So they're trying to bring down the Lord's elect. Okay, that's the target, man. The scriptures say that the beast was wroth with the woman and the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments, man. He's angry at the elect. That's who the beast is mainly going to be targeting in these last days. All these little legislations they're putting out really is targeting the elect.
Right.
It's targeting those that are out there prophesying, man. Talking about now in the UK, the internet, what you post on social media, now you got to get locked up.
Hey, but it was okay when they were posting how to cook crack. It was okay when you had women on YouTube kissing dogs in the mouth. All of this dumb shit. Drill music is okay, but until we came through and we start posting truth, now we got a big problem. Now we got to censor the internet. Now you got to censor.
Go ahead.
That's why who said that?
Yes.
I wish it was never
Clean. Yeah, kind.
And then Bill Gates was like, I wish these conspiracy theories go away.
And you know what he means when he says go away.
They're pissed.
Yo, he's a violent man.
Because remember, they look at you people, man, stupid sheeple, man, boom. You know, following the latest fashion trends, the latest TV shows, the latest keeping up with whoever Kardashian. They look at you like stupid sheeple, man.
Mhm.
Pawns, even below pawns, man. Even below. They had a thing said beware of the useful idiot. They call you people useful idiots. There's a thing in masonry, right? I did a lesson on it, but I forget how it's scaled. But pretty much they have different. There's different etymology meanings for like idiot, moron, and it's all classifications, right? I got to get into it again, but pretty much the highest functional idiot or moron is a person that's just following orders but working in society, contributed, paying time, the wheel spinning. And that's how they look at you until you get somewhere, and then that's why these celebrities, all you see them do, all they pose.
Yeah.
Why is everybody doing this?
Doesn't mean anything, though. It's just a coincidence.
This way, they have the eye blocked. They have the eye. I was getting punched in the right. Everyone's doing this.
Yeah.
What is? Why is every generation? What does that mean?
Yeah, correct.
It's coincidence. Okay, this is Revelation 13 and verse 11. It says, "And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon."
Right, that's this present system. That's starting with Babylon the Great, right? Democrat, Republican, right? And these people believe in that crap, man, and they're just playing games, right? If you believe in either side, I know you're on a low level. I know you're on a low. I can only talk to you like I talk to a child.
Right? And they had Greg. It's like they had Greg the Stallion. Talking about Gregory Red Bull.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's her alter ego.
That's right.
Yeah, man, Greg, Kamala talking about, all this bullshit, man. Working on the stage. People fucked out, man. Like the elites are at a point where they're just showing you people are stupid. They're having a fun time with it.
Hey, that guy just posted a sex audio.
Oh yeah.
And
Yes.
everybody's, shining sharp.
Yes.
Just to try and prove that he's not sweet. Because everybody was saying he was sweet as hell.
Yes.
So he tried to post that to try and make it seem like he's masculine.
That's the general rule.
Yeah, man.
Back in the day, at least with Bush, he was an idiot, but it was a so-called professional demeanor.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
This is just like a fucking. It's a reality. It's a shit show. It's a reality show.
Yeah.
You're watching reality every day. You wake up, you scroll on Instagram. Oh, what's the news today? It's a reality show. Wag the dog. Wag the dog.
Well, we can't forget Trump is a reality TV star.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. You know what I'm saying?
This is probably setting great dignity.
That's right.
Exactly what it is.
Can I get this?
Hey, you had that dumb bitch, the hot tour girl.
Oh my gosh.
And she's famous.
Yo, you know how much money she's making right now? She said she's making
She's
money.
famous.
Yeah.
From a small bit about how do you like to spit on that, and she's famous.
Yeah. Not at all.
You know,
That was a terrible example.
that shows you we're at the end of this bitch.
Right. This is Proverbs 6:12. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a forward mouth. He winketh with his eyes. He speaketh with his feet. He teaches with his fingers. Forwardness is in his heart. He deviseth mischief continually. He soweth discord.
That's that secrecy. You know what I'm saying? They speak with their fingers. They speak with their hand. They're doing different signals. That's that secrecy. They're not in the light. You understand? That's how they move with others, right? Okay.
Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy.
Revelation 13 and verse 12, it says, "And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and causes the earth."
First beast, that's the Roman Empire. This is just like the Roman Empire 2.0 technology.
Yeah.
Because the Roman Empire was full of oppression, right? They're always looking for a way. The rulers were always looking for a way. How can we charge this? Okay, we can charge this. Now we can charge this. We can charge this. It was tax. They kept trying to build up what they could tax and charge you for. Is that how it happened? Huh? And then I keep adding. They just put up a 6% tax on alcohol in Quebec. It's not We're not taxed enough.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
We also had a running circuits. They have occupied
That is,
space.
Yeah. Yep.
Exactly.
That you would have 100 days of games.
Yep.
The senator is asking them, what's going on? Why are you throwing these games?
And we have the same thing now because it's this season, that
Yes,
season, and
yeah.
then there's a little break.
Yeah.
And then it's football season, baseball season, hockey season, and then they just flood.
And then you get it out Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's, all this bullshit on top of that.
Just to distract you.
Now it's on your phone. It's right. You carry the Coliseum with you.
It says, and he exercises all the power of the first beast before him and caused the earth for them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
Right. Go ahead.
And and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
Those miracles that we were speaking about earlier, right? And he's going to use those miracles, meaning what? Seemingly healing people with the microchip, the micro technology. Okay, you understand? People that can't walk now they can walk, right? People have Parkinson's now they're not shaking no more, right? Right. So those are the miracles. Those miracles. So this is dealing with technology. So, but then when you get down to the mark, it's not technology; it's just sin.
Right? Those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
It's going to come to a point where they're going to start killing people for not being down with the program. That's right. See,
Sure. You might label it patriotism like they did 9/11.
Absolutely.
You're patriot. You know? And that image goes into the way of life, being an American, being a patriot. You know? Upholding democracy, feminism, boredom, witchcraft.
That's right.
You know? Hey, like in Fargo, the second season, with that guy, the guy's like, I don't think I want to serve drinks to somebody else. That's like that mindset of you gotta be down with us. You know, but it's gonna like
You end up killing them.
yeah, it's gonna be even more now because it's gonna be so remember they're gonna orchestrate chaos.
Go ahead.
Right? The Venezuelans, Levi, the Chinese, right?
Yeah,
Like Esau's upset. Esau's is mad and because he gets more secure.
When I heard that name, I said something about that.
It's all that chaos, right? That's going to happen. Because Esau is upset because he loses his power. He wants back his power. Like the average Middleman, right?
Verse 16, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
So that mark, like we know, is the C hip, right? The chip, which is going to have to, what's going to allow you to what? To operate in society. Go ahead.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
You're going to be cut off. You're not going to be able to buy and sell. Well, life is about buying and selling, right? You got your driver's license. You got to buy it. You renew it, right? You got the car. You got to buy your car. You got to pay for your rent. That's it's buying houses. That's buying the space for a particular time. So everything you got to buy, you got to sell. If you're selling your time, right? But if you don't have to see it, they can't pay you. You understand what I'm saying? So we're coming to that point. He's trying to get everyone to take that. So what kind of chaos is he going to have to bring in order to get everyone to take it? Everyone to take that land. That means what? It's going to have to be on a way higher level than that C-19. That C-19 was a joke compared to what he's getting ready to do. He's getting ready to have it where these people are going to, so much death is around, so much hopelessness, so much horror.
They're going to ask for it. The elites won't even have to push it. People are going to beg for it. That's it. That's where they get the term order at chaos, order chaos. So create the chaos, but then we have the solution.
That's right. That's right. That's that Hegelian dialectic.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. And then that's the easiest way to get rid of dissent. So they create the chaos, and then everybody who, like, you'll have brothers like us who'll be like, nah, no to this, no to that. We're gonna look crazy in that time.
Yes.
Because to even see in that time we're seeing so much death, to see us say, yo, brothers, still don't do this. Don't. People are gonna be like, what do you mean? People are actually dying.
Dying, yeah.
My mom died, my brother died,
Yeah.
my whole family died. You tell me not to take it. You're gonna look crazy, because that's where that faith comes, that patience, man.
It was creeping up with the C-19.
It was creeping.
Yeah.
Goes like, look, I'm not restricting everyone's rights, but you can't do these things if you don't take that, you don't get it. You know, you're trying to slither as well.
Yep.
You know. So, and that was a time when, yeah, man, people lost their minds. They stopped talking to family members.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't go to like certain restaurants.
Yeah,
Or
flat.
events.
Where?
Yeah.
You needed to wear that thing.
Yep.
Right? That's fucking. Fast now. You gotta be like, you're the fast at this time.
But anyways, that's a fact, man. The 911 event, right? The 911 event. How did they? What did they do that for? To pass what? The Patriot Act.
That's right. Exactly.
That was the beginning of completely starting to take away your rights on a high level. You know, that was one of the beginnings. You know, because of what? Because of the chaos, right? And then what? Now they started to be able to listen into the phone calls. They started
And they linked all police services together. Before police services were separate, now they're all connected.
Exactly. I was about to say that.
Passports got that thing in there too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's right. And then to mark their great endeavor, they ended it with that One World Tower. That tower that they built was called One World Tower or some shit. I can't remember the name of it. Just to let you know. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so those events like that, it's nothing new. The elites are not doing anything new, right? They're doing it basically. It's the same formula, man. Like the Apostle Bar has said before, they're not super smart.
Mm-hmm.
They're using the same formula, right?
Yes.
The 9/11, the gold strap, the gold. Took the gold in the time of it was in the Great Depression, and then when they came back, Nixon. Yeah, no, Nixon completely, but Roosevelt started it, right? So,
Got a precept over here.
okay,
This is James 1 and 2. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have a perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, want nothing. Going into like the chip, how we have to prepare ourselves to want nothing, because we're going to be tempted to take these things with our family going through stuff, as the brother was saying, and stuff that we're going to be going through. So we just have to be patient and put on to the operation and try that. When these temptations fall upon us, that
Because let me say this real quick, because you brothers brought up a good point. Especially in Toronto and all these major cities, when that thing happened, that C-19 thing, you had whole buildings, apartment buildings that were taken out. They were telling people, oh, we don't want you even in our building unless you got it.
Yeah.
So that's that's crazy, man.
You got people called cops and said,
Yeah.
there's 10 people there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
In Quebec, man, it was bad.
It was bad in there.
Hey, remember they didn't even want people from Toronto to even go there. Yeah, they didn't even want people from Toronto.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
True.
But yeah, Slack, let's have a receipt.
Verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
Right.
That they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth.
We're going into Egypt. We're going into the government. We're going into the local government for what? For help. Right? You're in Babylon. You're going to, you're going to the government for help. You're going to Egypt. They're not looking for your help because you don't know your help. You understand what I'm saying? See, us, we're leaning on your help because we understand the basic understanding that he controls everything. You understand? If we're on his side, how can we lose? He's on our side. You see? Right?
To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Right. You're trying to straighten yourself through Esau help, right? Oh, he's going to help me with the universal basic income. He's going to help me with the rations. You understand? But that way is going to lead to destruction. Right?
Therefore, shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame,
Right.
and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
That's it.
That's right. That's right.
You got something?
We got something real close. Isaiah 31:3. Now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High, and the horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both of he that help shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fall together.
Yeah, you're all going to fall together. You think they're going to help you? These government officials going to fall too. If they're on a certain level, they ain't getting into the bunkers. You got to be a certain level to get to the bunkers. You guys think these guys like these mayors and shit? A lot of the mayors in America are jailed. These guys are not making it into no bunkers. They're going to be out there with the people. The people are going to be looking for them. Man.
That's right.
They showed you that in, I think the first, the second version.
Oh yeah.
Where they had that guy hanging from the city hall, I think. And they had he was hanging, and they put a cardboard note, and they said, "This guy stole a pension fund of
Yes.
whatever." You know?
We'll be looking for them guys, man. Those guys are going to be the top targets, man. Because they're going to blame you for everything that's happening, man. You understand?
Yeah, a lot of budget money gets lost through the hands of these fucking politicians, man. You know, things that are supposed to get done into better people, they take that money. Right. You know?
Yeah, this is Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust the chariots because they are many, and in the horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh. Especially right now with all the Venezuelans, all the South Americans up here, they're happy to be in America because they're hoping to make it. But we know that it's going down. Like there's no future in America anymore. Verse 2, he also is wise, will bring evil to evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity.
Right?
That was it.
Right? That's it. He's going to rise against the doers. That's it. You think it'd be good by turning to the government, you got another thing coming, man. And I don't care how much money you have. It's not going to save you, man. Right? These different celebrities, you know, they're going to be on the same level, man. They're going to be on. There's no place for them in the elites. They better have their own one because the elites is not doing okay?
This is 2 Timothy 2 verse 9, wherein I suffer trouble as an evildoer, even unto bonds. But the word of Yahweh is not bond. Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Yahweh Shai Mashiach with eternal glory.
And all things mean also death, right? So you got to endure all things, including death. As a matter of fact, when you come into this truth, you really should be understanding that. Come in with the understanding that this happens unto death. Whether the Lord comes now or 50 years from now, but we know that's not going to happen. But let's say it does. Exactly. You got to have the mindset. I'm continuing
Let's say what you just said. Verse 11, it is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him.
That's right.
If we deny him, he also will deny us. If we believe not, yet he abideth faithful, he cannot deny himself. Right? That was the point. You understand? So as long as you gotta go through it to the end. Now it's not gonna deny us if you continue to the end. Shall be saved. But if you turn back, you deny it. Okay, if you turn back into the world, you deny it, man. You know, there's certain brothers that were even beloved, they didn't turn back into the world. It's like they just gave up. They said, you know. Many are called, few are chosen. Like, yo, brother, are you serious? You know, because what? Because hey, well, like they were right, you know, but it's like they don't really understand the importance of staying until the end.
And the Lord blew out their candle.
Yeah,
It's a terrifying thing.
that's true.
Okay, teacher. This is 1 Corinthians 16 and 13. Watch ye, stand fast in the faith, and quit. Watch ye, stand fast in the faith, and quit you like men. Be strong. That's pretty much it, but that's also Joshua 1 says be strong, be with courage. Right? So we're approaching, all kinds of different calamities, but we're going to be very strong in our faith because we know it's just going to be for a time. So it's just going to be temporal. Because Esau is going to lose his whole empire eventually, right? After the destruction.
No.
I'll get this real quick just to back you up. This is Ephesians 2 and 11. Wherefore, remember that ye being in time past Gentiles in the flesh, who are called uncircumcision by that which is called the circumcision in the flesh made with hands, that at that time you were without Yahushua, being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel, and strangers from the covenants of promise, having no hope and without Yahweh in the world. But now in Yahushua Mashiach, ye who were sometimes far off are made nigh by the blood. For he is our peace, who has made both one and has broken down the middle wall of partition between us, having abolished in his flesh the enmity, even the law of commandments contained in ordinances, for to make in himself a twain one new man, so making peace, and that he might reconcile both unto Yahweh in one body by the cross, having slain the enmity thereby, and came and preached peace to you which were far off, and to them that were nigh.
Is this a different one?
And the enmity was between us and the Heavenly Father, the Gentiles and the Heavenly Father as well, because they weren't even keeping the customs, right? Them even more, right? So we're coming back to Yahushua. So what do we have to do? We have to believe on Yahushua. Right? That's part of the works of the Most High, is to believe on Yahushua. And if you believe on Yahushua, that means you're not going to turn back no matter what, right? When you turn back, it means you really don't believe, man. Okay? You really don't believe. You never, your faith was always weak. Okay? Your faith got to be increasing as the time goes on. You know? What was one of the main things that Yahushua said? He kept saying, what? Oh, ye of little faith. Oh, ye of little faith. He got angry with the disciples because their faith was small. Showing you how important the faith is now. Okay?
This is Zechariah chapter 1, verse 2. The Lord hath been sore displeased with your fathers. Therefore say thou unto them, thus said the Lord of hosts, turn ye unto me, said the Lord of hosts, and I will turn unto you, said the Lord of hosts.
But why was he displeased with them? Because they lacked faith. Was the main reason. Because they kept murmuring. Because like the food, they didn't give me the manna. We're going to eat manna all day. What about the meat? What about the bread?
Let's go back to Egypt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You brought us here to die.
Yeah, come.
Right? right? So they were faithless, man. Even the whole thing, the manna, that was a thing of what? Of faith. Because the manna only lasted 1 day. It didn't last to the next day. We can't afford that. We couldn't afford the manna. We hoard the manna, all that would stink to come up. The worms would be in it. It was made like the Heavenly Father made it like that on purpose. To what? To exercise faith.
Right. Hey, what about all the fish? Hey, that's why we don't have a lot of followers. We might look like we have a lot of followers, we don't. But if we had power and we could give, like if we were given, these people heard, yo, you never heard about them GMS Toronto or the GMS Montreal? They're giving out free stuff. They're turning dirt into wine.
What?
There'd be beer people down here, man. But because we have nothing to give, they think we don't, even though we have the number one thing. We have the number one treasure in the world, which is true. But they feel like we have nothing to give. Oh, that's all you guys have? Oh, you got? Oh, it's just the Bible? All right, I'm out of here.
Also, the Jews seek after a sign, the Greeks after wisdom.
But if we're giving out iPhones, though, you know, every brother that joins gets an iPhone. Holy,
that's what these other camps are doing. They're coming up with gimmicks.
Yeah, incentives. Yeah. Here's your bonus welcome package.
Get a wife.
Yeah, good. Verse 4. Be ye not as your fathers, unto whom the former prophets have cried, saying, Thus said the Lord of hosts, turn ye now from your evil ways and from your evil doings. But they did not hear nor hearken unto me, said the Lord. Your fathers, where are they? And the prophets, do they live forever? But my words and my statutes that I command my servants, the prophets, did they not take hold of your fathers? And they returned and said, like as the Lord of hosts thought to do unto us according to our ways and according to our doings, so has he dealt with us.
That's it. That's that judgment, man. Because what? They were faithless, man. They were faithless, and they kept doing wickedness, right? So you Jake's doing the same thing today. What do you think is going to be happening to that, man? It says,
all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
That's right.
It says, without faith it's impossible to please God. That's right. That's what the Lord did.
And this is Isaiah 10 and 21, KJV. It says, the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. In the NLT, verse 22, but though the people of Israel are as numerous as the sand of the seashore, only a remnant will return. The Lord Yahweh has rightly decided to destroy his people. Right? That's a right move. And that's why these IUIC, they're linking up with NOI. Talking about stop the black on black crime and the hate and the violence. But the violence is of Yahweh.
That's right.
So you're going up against the tide, man. That's the curse of the Lord, man. Right? That whole Jake on Jake crime, right? That's from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, you're battling the Lord leading.
We're here to curse them out. We're not here to tell them to stop. What the heck? How are you going to stop a death angel? You crazy?
Zechariah 13 and 8. And it shall come to pass that in the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut out and die, but the third shall be left therein. So like 2 parts of America, basically America will be totally wiped out after the fire. The 2/3 are going to burn. Right? They're not going to be saved. But the Lord has a sacrifice, a free sacrifice. The Lord not give all nations, only 1/3.
Hey, just like that movie with Justin Timberlake all the time. You people are almost out of time, man. This world, you're that's why when you see that time, they have that time where they're like world debt. You people are almost out of time, man. You can't pay that, man. You see, how much individual person owes, man. You people are almost out of time, man. All the games are done, man.
And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined. And I will try them as gold tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people. They shall say, the Lord is the Lord is going to try the nations. Right? Because there's going to be all kind of chaos in the world, man. There's going to be earthquakes, floods, fires. Right? And there's going to be a lot of chaos, man. Right? Because of this whole new world order. And they're almost to their they're almost to the height of their plans. Right?
That's right.
So,
Hey, and you can't call unto the Lord with the micro C hit, man.
That's right.
Right? Like the Most High blessed us to where we could cry unto Him with tattoos. You know, some brothers came into this truth. You weren't circumcised. You know, you got circumcised. You were able to cry unto Him, but you can't cry unto Him with the C hit, man. You're done. Yeah. You're done.
Daniel 12:1, and that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince.
You know, this gate or the door is open for people who are, you guys are practicing alternative lifestyles. Like if you stop practicing your wicked lifestyle, homosexuality, whatever it is, the Most High could accept you if you're up your leg. But if you take the micro C hit, there is no acceptance for that. No acceptance. Right?
Now that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, was standing for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book.
Hey, and that great day, we just speculated. Like my speculation, what I always tell brothers, I think it's going to be a financial collapse because the money is worthless.
Yeah.
The Canadian dollar, the American dollar, they're all worthless. It's all fiat currency.
Mm-hmm.
But brothers could think it's something else because they could come with a damn zombie apocalypse. Who knows?
We speculate with all the places.
Exactly.
It might be a EMP, trigger financial, and then people go crazy.
That's right.
Each other.
They have different things in their arsenal that they use. All kind of things, and we just gotta wait to see. Yeah, just to see.
And then we must never forget the plan of the Alpha.
That's right.
So there's going to be a real timeout. You know, darkness, man.
Mm-hmm.
Apparition, spirit. We must never forget Leviathan.
That's right. That's right.
The picture that you posted the other day.
That thing, man.
And look, the picture.
When that came in,
Damn.
I was already researching that stuff. I was researching cryptozoology, what we called cryptozoology. Hidden animals that are not technically, you know, like they'll say, well, we don't know if we're going to say it's right, that type of shit, right? But yo, when Leviathan, man, when that shit comes up, yo,
You seen the video?
yeah.
You seen the video? Who shared it? I know it was a brother, but yeah, but it was a brother who made it, right? I shared it, but yeah, it was a brother who made it.
Mm.
That's
Right between South America and Antarctica.
Yes.
bro.
Be
Terrifying,
bro.
that,
Terrifying.
it to me,
Terrifying.
I need to see Leviathan that big. To me, it wouldn't be satisfying.
It's not gonna be. Hey, it's not gonna be like the Godzilla.
That's what I'm saying. Even that's not satisfying.
Yeah.
But whatever it is Lord's creation. I believe it's going to be like, you know what I mean? Hey, but maybe that's why they have that part of the world or the earth on lock.
Yeah.
All military.
Yeah.
Things disappear.
Can't fly there, yeah.
Isn't that the Bermuda Triangle? I think it's supposed to be.
Bermuda.
No, the Bermuda somewhere else. Somewhere else? That's Caribbean. Yeah, that's Caribbean.
Yeah.
That's the opposite.
Yeah.
From what I understand, things disappeared.
Yeah.
But it makes sense too, because that would be perfect balance.
Mhm.
The thing is, Leviathan is an ancient demon creature, intelligent. But you got other creatures.
Mhm.
You have all kinds of creatures.
The thing about it is that Leviathan rules the sea.
Yeah,
Just like we rule the earth.
Mhm.
Leviathan rules the sea. You understand what I'm saying? He's the top creature in the sea.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So you gotta be on high intelligence. You know? And how they were breaking it down was basically this dormant, structure, what you want to call it, this But that's how reptiles are, right?
Yes.
Right. They can stay for a long time.
Hibernated, yeah.
They don't eat very often.
Yeah. What?
His whole and his skin is impenetrable.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Wisdom of Solomon 11 and 17. For thy almighty hand that made the world of matter without form, wanted not beings to send among them a multitude of bears or fierce lions or unknown wild beasts, full of rage, newly created, breathing out either fiery vapor or filthy scents, or scatter smoke, or shooting horrible sparkles out of their eyes.
Right, so the Bible is not the only one that has those mythical creatures, quote unquote, powers. Man. You got beasts that shoot out sparks and fire and different things that are not Leviathan. You know?
Whenever you go into the medieval age, you'll always see cartography, right? Maps of the sea, and you'll see serpents in the water.
Mm.
You'll have legends of St.
Yeah.
George dragon, serpent breathing out fire.
Come on.
You know? What's that all about? People are just on drugs, painting shit,
Exactly.
taking ayahuasca. And
Exactly. But the thing that proves that it's true is that why is it in all these different regions?
Yeah.
Same design, same look.
Yeah.
The wings, you know, there's got to be something to it among different cultures and people. Right. So they're all just
And the Lord, he controls all those creatures. Right? So he'll let you people be calm and proud and say, "You guys are crazy." You don't exist. You know, like he'll withdraw certain secrets, man. Right? There's a lot of secrets that the Lord keeps. So the last day, he'll say, "Okay, here you go. All
Go
your
ahead.
shit sauce, here you go."
even
Behemoth.
right? There's
Yeah.
people who seen that like a long neck type. They've seen it
Mhm.
in certain parts. I don't remember if it was the Amazon, but they all had that
It's
same.
the Amazon and the Congo.
It was the Congo, yeah, Congo's one of them. Yeah.
Because nobody can go in there. Nobody can explore. The French tried to go in there. First of all, to get through there, they said there's all kinds of hornets and things that fly at you and kill you. There's flying
Bro, they
snakes.
say
There's
certain ants can kill you
They
there.
said,
Yeah.
They said there's snakes that spit venom 40
Yeah,
feet.
God.
You know, you might be across the street
Yeah.
and spit venom at
God.
you.
Most
You
of
can't go through
those
there.
mosquitoes.
And those native people there, they tell you, look, there's creatures around.
Yeah, they don't mess with.
They don't fuck around.
Yeah.
We don't go real.
Yeah, God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of dense forest.
Yeah.
So the Lord preserved a lot of creatures. Esau's not all wild National Geographic everything.
Hey, remember when you go to certain forests, they have underground stuff.
Yeah.
Like certain things that are underground that you don't even know how deep it goes or how
Mhm.
far it goes.
They said that Antarctica, a lot of it's melting. But they have these rivers, these ancient tunnels and all kinds of things. So, you know,
Well, they showed
yeah.
a video of the ice breaking
Yes.
in Antarctica, and it was a creature that was
Yeah,
breaking.
yeah.
You couldn't even see what the fuck it was. It was just like that was what was making the ice break. It wasn't no global warming. It was that. You know? But what I was saying,
Go ahead.
what was I saying
Go
about the
Go ahead.
behemoth? It says that it dwells where there's 1,000 hills.
Mhm.
So it's not dwelling in a place that is just, in this forest. 1,000 hills, what place is that? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's hidden. A place where y'all about to I never saw that place with 1,000 hills.
So 2nd Ezra 6:49. Sort of 48 GMT. At your command, the still and lifeless water brought forth living creatures, so that the nations might proclaim your wonderful works. Then you singled out 2 of the living creatures. You named one of them Behemoth and the other Leviathan. You separated them from each other because the sea wasn't big enough to hold them both.
Damn.
You let Behemoth live on a part of the land.
Hold on, these are some huge creatures, man.
Damn.
So
They said the whole
when you're dealing with a you might see some, some big Leviathan that might be able to destroy a city. That might just be a baby. It might be a
Yeah.
baby Leviathan. That just,
It says You let behemoth live on a part of the land that you dried up on the third day of creation. It is a land of 1,000 mountains.
1,000 mountains. We don't know where that is.
But it's not on none of our maps.
I don't know about no 1,000 mountains. Right? That would be a attraction place.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That would be a place of attraction. People go visit. Yeah, that would be a wonder of the world. The heck? 1,000 mountains.
It says, verse 52, you let Leviathan live in the sea. You kept them both alive, so that your chosen people may feast on them at the time you choose. Section 52, but unto Leviathan thou gavest the seventh part, namely the moist, and hast kept him to be devoured, of whom thou wilt and when. So he's under command from Yahweh Shemel Shemel. He's chilling. He might be, hey, they have a dragon serpent that's a reptile, right? They hibernate.
Yeah.
They hibernate. But at the same time, remember, snakes, how do they hibernate? Do they hibernate like a bear? No. They don't. They find a place, but they don't sleep. They don't stand still. They're actually moving. Keep it. They don't stay still like that. They're actually moving and wiggling around. The same thing with what?
Right. But like alligators and stuff, they eat that thing like once a year. If I'm not mistaken. I mean, we can check it out, but I think alligators only eat once a year. You know? So that's showing you the reptiles, man. They don't be eaten too often, man. They come out when they come out. Leviathan is much greater than an alligator.
They said, yeah, alligators do not require as much food as we do. In the summer, a large alligator may eat only once or twice a day.
Oh, we go to Salaka. I thought it was Salaka. There's something. How long the circus? How long the circus? It took a long time.
Take a while.
Maybe I'm thinking crocodile. Maybe crocodile is different.
This is Ecclesiasticus 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made him. Fire and hail and famine and death, all those were created for vengeance. Keep a wild beast and scorpion and serpent, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandments. They shall be ready upon earth when he is. When their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. So the Lord has all kind of things, all kind of creations that's going to come out.
So I just want to say this. Instead of the alligator, it can survive. It can go 2 to 3 years without. It can go 2 to 3 years.
How they said crocodile 3 years. Crocodiles preserve their energy by staying motionless.
That's fasting.
That's long intermittent. But that's what that creature's doing there, is staying there. It's not moving, right? Maybe it's in that state.
Flies can do that as well.
Wow.
Flies can, I forgot what it's called, but they put their body in something to where they can activate themselves back again. I guess they're able to slow their heart rate so low that they may seem dead, but they're not really dead. And then they're activating again. That's why they never die.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, regular flies.
Psalms 104, verse 24. O Lord Yahweh, how manifold are thy works. In wisdom hast thou made them all. The earth is full of thy riches. So is this great and wide sea, wherein are things creeping, innumerable, both small and great beasts. There go the ships. There is that Leviathan, who now is made to play therein. These wait all upon thee, that thou mayest give them their meat in due season.
That's right. Go ahead.
verse 25, Psalms 104, NLT, it says, here is the ocean, vast and wide, teeming with life of every kind, both large and small. All right, so that's the point. There are all kinds of different creatures. The Leviathans that God made, you know, that's not vengeful.
Psalm 147, and I start at 4. He telleth the number of the stars, he called them all by their name. Great is our Lord, and of great power, his understanding is infinite.
Read that again.
Psalm 147, and I start at 4. He telleth the number of the stars, he called them all by their names. Great is our Lord, and of great power, his understanding is infinite.
Right. Speaking of the power, Yahweh Shemai,
In the precept, right, for Leviathan and Psalms, it says the identification of Leviathan is disputed, ranging from an earthly creature to a mythical sea monster in ancient literature. So that's other people, you know, other cultures.
Other cultures.
Not verified.
Yeah, they're verified.
Yeah.
It's verified.
You showed it Vikings.
Yeah, because we have the Loch. We call it the Loch Ness monster. Now you call it Godzilla.
Right.
There's different names, right? Because I know the Asians, I think they call it that. I can't remember. There's a name that they call it. There's different names for that creature. But you know what's deep too? So when you look at that book, what was that book? There's a particular book, man. I don't know if it's Evil Times. Something. It's one of them ancient books that has a map on it. Brother showed it in the video. And it has a map on it. And the oceans, right? And it has the map. And then by right where that face structure is, there's a sea serpent showing you that gives credence to wait a minute, what did he say? Why is this ancient man showing a sea serpent in that same exactly? Exactly. Right? I mean, hey man, when the Lord lets this type, when the Lord lets certain things, these beasts
Go out.
man,
Yep.
it's going to be terrible for you. Yeah, bring it out. This is a couple names. They have Nessie, they have sea serpents, kraken, hydra, oarfish, giant squid,
Yeah.
mythical beast, water monster, enigmatic being, which we know is not no squid because it's, it says it has scales. It says it has scales. No, it's the point. Yeah, rest of the names are done. Right. So,
In Wikipedia, they say the Leviathan is a sea serpent demon, noted in theology and mythology.
So remember that the Chinese, the Japanese, they have that. Their whole, what do you call it? They're like forest.
that's right.
The dragon.
That's right.
So that stuff is cool.
Yeah, bring it out.
This is Revelation 19 and verse 17. And I saw an angel standing in the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying to all the fowls that fly in the midst of heaven, come and gather yourself together unto the supper of the great power, Yahweh.
And that goes for Leviathan too. And that goes for all the creatures. All the creatures are going to have a feast, man. It's going to be a great day for those creatures, man. Right. A lot of protein, man.
Verse 18, that ye may eat the flesh of kings, and the flesh of captains, and the flesh of mighty men, and the flesh of horses, and of them that sit on them.
Hey, why do you think those beasts get to rest for so long?
Yeah.
Because they wait on days like this.
Yeah.
There's great days, man. There's days where those beasts clean up.
Yeah.
It says, and of them that sit on them, and the flesh of all men, both free and bond, both small and great.
One of the events that's getting ready to come is you know, and the Vikings going to be used is when the elites go into the water bucket. He said that when they go down there.
Okay, verse 21. And the remnant were slain with the sword of him that sat upon the horse, which sword proceeded out of his mouth, and all the fowls were filled with their flesh. This is the book of Amos, chapter 9 and 1. I'll start at 2. It says, though they dig into hell, then shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down.
Mm-hmm.
And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them.
Who's a serpent, right? So even though they go into the bottom of the sea, that's when they have the bunkers underwater, they think they're safe. The Leviathan's going to have to look with that eye looking in the window, just like the dinosaur movie, the eye blinking and right? But guess what? He's going to be able to destroy them. But just like exact perfect. That's exactly it, man. Damn, you know? Exactly. That's exactly how he's going to be looking at the bunker windows. Damn. And that's an eye.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
That's terrifying, bro. Give up the security. And then Esau's going to be in a submarine.
Yeah.
Battle close. Battle close.
Job 25 and 2. Dominion and fear are with him. He maketh peace in his high places. Is there any number of his armies? On whom does not his light arise?
That's beautiful. The Lord has all kind of armies. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord's armies is not just the Israelites, the angels. You got the Israelites, you got the angels, you got the bees, you got the Leviathans, rats, birds. Birds are going to attack. Mosquitoes. People are going to do a swarms of mosquitoes and start biting them, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, right. He can do whatever he wants to do. That's right. Right?
There's a movie, Lake Placid.
Yeah, girl, now, when we were young, we had all the different phobia movies. Remember, like arachnophobia, all the kind of mad movies. You guys ever watch the movie Congo? The gorilla? The gorillas was going mad? I never saw that. Was crazy. The gorillas was that's a crazy movie. That was really scary. The gorillas was killing people. The gorillas are strong, bro.
Mm-hmm.
105.
Mm-hmm.
No, I never seen that. That's tired. You can't watch that movie. So, this brother has something. Oh, okay. You have something?
Joel 2 and 25. And I will restore to you the years that the locust hath eaten, the cankerworm and the caterpillar, and the palmer worm, my great army, which I sent among you.
So to eat up your crops. Right? It's going to come to you in different ways, right? Right? It'll come to you in destroy you. In the grocery store, and he bugged out. The flesh was eating. And he knew, he's just like, oh shit. I knew this thing was Hey, that's why I like Fargo, because they have a lot of biblical references. Well, let's go look at that. The TV show? I like to find a good TV show. Oh my god. Crazy. You guys should watch Kingdom. Kingdom is good. People would like that. Didn't we watch that already? It's for the Japanese. No, Koreans. Oh, then no, I never saw that yet. Shows where the place that was, they have a particular parasite that was great in terms of zombies. Oh, but it was it's like we'll talk about it. Go ahead,
Locust on the water.
Imagine a locust everywhere. You're walking around. Oh my god. You're gonna pick up the spirit, man. Straight up.
Okay, this is the book of 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 11. It says here, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. I will destroy all the land thereof.
Hey, even boils.
Yes.
You know? There's boils. Something as simple as that. Look how the Most High took us down during the Dark Ages. Right? That was crazy, right? It was only 66% of. Exactly. Yeah, that's right, man. You got a black witness, no joke. And Esau has that now in the CEC. What? Devil. Okay. These things are going to be released.
They can poison the serpents in the wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
Fiery serpents. The Most High created a new thing where he swallowed up Israel. He said that's a new thing. That's a new judgment. You don't think there's going to be a new judgment?
Right. We're coming to the finale of judgment. We're coming to the end of this thing.
It's far up.
Hey, remember they have the C-19 shedding?
Oh, yeah.
So you don't have it. So it's about, and they still got that in there. So when they get activated too, exactly. So these people need to COMBIEs.
People are walking biologically too.
Go ahead.
You brother have something?
I have a piece of so Genesis 1 and started at 10 in the evening and the morning were the fourth day. And the powers said, let the water be, it says, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature, which is the actual people. That flight, the powers that may fly above the earth, the open, firmament, heaven. The powers created great whales, every living creature that moves, which the waters brought forth abundantly. After their time, every wind fall after his time, the powers saw that it was good. So that's what's going to happen. The elect is going to get spiritual power. They're going to have dominion over every creature, right? Every whale, any creature, including these other nations. So here it's going to go back into the days of the sons of God.
That's right. Hey, just like that TV show, even though it's wicked, the House of Dragons, only a special people can ride the dragons, right? Anybody else try to touch the dragon will kill you.
Even Avatar, they
Yeah, you can't even go near it.
Yeah.
I think the Avatar that they show you.
Yeah, Khan. Yeah.
Avatar was
Yes.
good. Exactly.
On a low level, we're going to have that power coming into this time before the kingdom. Because, when these beasts attack these people, they're going to attack us. Like Daniel, the lions, you see a pack of wolves. The wolves going to look at you, pretty much might nod at you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they know through the spirit that they can't attack. Right?
Walking through a field and the lions came up. I was standing in front of it. They pretty much went down and
What do you see? Oh, yeah, the tree. Okay.
Job 5:21. It says, I'll read it in NLT.
Hey, and not to say we have that power now, we don't. But one time at camp, a few years ago, a guy tried to sick his dog at us. Yeah, and the dog was like, yeah.
And it started cowering.
Yeah, the dog started cowering with the tail between his legs. Yeah, man. That was amazing, bro.
Job 5:22, you will laugh.
Animals are very spiritual. Yes. Cats, dogs. Like we see things that we can't see with our eyes. But I remember when I was young, I would see certain shadow people and shit. Serious shit. Right? So when the elect gets that power that we're going to be activated, the Lord.
It says, Job 5:22, you will laugh at destruction and famine.
wild animals will not terrify you.
Right.
You will be at peace with the stones of the field, and its wild animals will be at peace with you.
And you know, Jake, even me. That's why Jake was going to the woods. We were going to the woods because we're children. But the Most High going to give us that spirit to where we're okay.
Yeah, I was watching a video of this Siberian tiger.
Yeah, go ahead.
This Siberian tiger, you had this Russian guy who was hunting it, he shot him. But he named him.
Yes.
He ran away. The tiger hunted him.
Smell, yeah.
And he hunted him. He went to his cabin, but the guy wasn't home. And when he went to the cabin, he destroyed everything. And he just sat there waiting for the guy. When the guy came back, he killed him.
Oh, he had beef with the guy.
Literally,
He had beef.
Yeah.
He didn't eat him.
No,
He just killed him.
Don't you remember Elephant did that to a lady?
Yes, yes.
And then went to the funeral after?
Yeah.
Fucked up the funeral. Killed the bitch. Went to the funeral and fucked up the funeral. Yo. That, yo.
The memory that they have.
Elephant got good memory.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah.
It is, yeah, this video I seen a guy playing piano, the elephant's there, vibing, just listen to the piano.
Yep.
Those animals are smart.
Yeah.
Jaffa worships.
Hey, and Esau, he tortures animals, man.
Oh, yeah.
Edomites.
Yeah.
They torture animals. Like different Jeffrey
You
Dahmers
just
and
had
people
one
like
in,
that.
who was it, Scarborough or the guy mutilating cats?
Yeah, God.
The Edomite.
Yeah, that's a
Looking for
serial
boy,
killer.
looking for a
That's
boy.
a serial killer.
Like Michael Myers.
Yeah,
Right?
like
Michael Myers.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah,
He's cutting up cats.
so they do.
That's a sign of a psychopath.
That's psychopath. That's right.
That's what he likes to do. The next stage is
That's right.
Uh-huh.
But there was a bunch of Edomite so-called white girls that were doing that years ago. They were stapling cats to the wall.
Damn.
Putting like what's those guns? You know those
BB guns?
nails?
BB guns.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Different little tents. People get pissed.
Wow.
Hey, for you guys that like to separate the white man and the white woman, the white woman's a devil too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
They see that, but then they're in an uproar. Levi,
That's what I was going to say.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get on them for years.
Yeah, the white bitches there reading. This is not the Springfield I knew. I
Yeah.
want to go back. I have friends moving away.
Yeah.
As illegal
I
alien.
gotta show you that interview. I didn't show you, but I did it in the video. I gotta send the interview. You guys are gonna crack up. Esau is so cool, mad. He's angry, man.
Mhm.
The Levi was waving at him.
It's gonna be a
Wave
race
at him.
war.
They don't wave at me. You fucking sad. Yo, he did that in the interview. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, they blurred it out, right? They blurred it out.
They blurred it out. Yeah, sad, but don't wave me a sad one. You know, you should be a good neighbor and next man to start, right? Esau's not happening, man. Esau's getting ready to lose it. See, Jake doesn't see that. Jake see these Jakes walking around. They don't understand this devil that you see walking by you and maybe nodding and give you that big smile. He's getting ready to come turn into savage.
They wanted to ship asylum seekers to New Brunswick. And New Brunswick, the
Oh, yeah.
like, no.
Yeah.
We don't want them.
You don't want them here.
That's all Esau in New Brunswick.
That's what Esau. When I go to the grocery store, like Esau barely has shit in his car. Like Esau is catching hell.
Yeah, he's losing his jobs.
Yeah.
This is though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. So we're in that whole fake, everybody loving each
United,
other.
yep.
That's all fake.
Mhm.
Yeah, kind.
Because behind your back anyway. They talk shit about you. And then you'll find out by another Edomite that may be a Jew.
America, he played basketball, he played college ball, and he went to a Mississauga party, and he ended up dead.
Yes.
That was a couple weeks
Oh,
ago.
yeah.
With he went to
He
a
was
party
at
with
a
all
pool party,
Edomites.
and
Yes.
they said, oh, he drowned. So then
How?
when they found him, there was a bunch of bruising, a bunch of strength,
Yes.
a bunch of shit.
Yes.
And the police deemed it, yeah,
Nothing happened. And it was all rich Edomites. Yeah. Right.
I think also he gives a truck driver showing his true colors. This is Isaiah 13 and 14. And shall be as a chase road, and as a sheep that no man taketh home.
But Esau thinks it's going to be easy. When Esau looks at it, you guys will never win the race. Esau doesn't understand the Lord of the heaven falls going to turn it. You knew that was I think it was going to be a different mind. It was going to be a different spirit.
These little 14, 15-year-old are murdering people.
No, they're murderers.
Yeah.
But what they don't understand too, the Jakes that are going to die are meant to die.
Mhm.
So we don't think we're mourning for them.
And Esau doesn't understand. Well, maybe he does understand, but he's divided as ever. He's
Yes.
going to be fighting us Edomites. You're going to have the conservative Edomites fighting the liberal Edomites,
Mhm.
trying to fight with Jake.
You're going to have Indians. You're going to have the Punjabis.
But then you got Jake going to come together too. Jake, the Black tribe, all the tribes
That's
come
right.
together.
That's right.
So they're going to start saying, you know what? And that's what happens with Jake. After a certain period of time, Jake seems to, start
Well, Jake said that in Chicago. He said, look, the Venezuelans are just trying to survive. They're not shooting up no roadblock. They're not shooting off guns. They're not taking over any complexes. You know? So they're,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, that's true. I had this Sri Lankan dude I know in the world, and he was like, yeah, you know, if the blacks and the whites have a conflict, I'm joining the side of the blacks. And you got them with the peasant like foreigners. He just said, I know, we're talking about that. He just said that out of the spirit rushed in. So the Israelite foreigners, they're going to join, a lot of them are going to join too. Yeah, but that's what it says in Obadiah, because it says the people that have made league with thee, you know, they're no longer going to fall. Everybody's going to turn their back on Esau.
Yeah. And they shall be.
that was great with the spies.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead.
And they shall be as a chase road, and as a sheep that no man taketh up.
Brother, I seen a video. It's a lot. You know, I seen a video when I was younger. When I first came into high school. Jake got shot 100 times. Jake got
Sean
shot.
Bell? Yeah, 100 shots.
in the car, right? Yeah. It wasn't even in the car, but there was one that was outside. I don't know if he got out.
I
the
think
car.
that 100 shot Bell.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. And it was going like this and kind of shooting like mosquitoes or something. 100 shots. Why? Because the Heavenly Father kept the spirit in him. And he was still fighting them out. And the Edomites were terrified of him. Right? So what happens when the Lord puts that type of spirit of all of these Jakes, all these so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, where they're turned up on another level? Huh? They're turned up on a level where you're shooting at them and they're not even trying.
Esau showing us in these movies, like Supercell that came out. You know? That's when that actually happened. Right? We shall be as a chase road and a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, everyone into his own land.
Yeah, that's when they realize Babylon is weak. Right? They're realizing that now.
Elon's coming here and saying, no.
Yep.
You don't want to come here.
Yeah. Yep.
This is not the place.
And Justin Trudeau is revoking a lot of their things now too.
Yeah,
Their visa, but he's gonna give them the visa again, supposedly.
And Ham is saying the same thing. Yeah, I seen an interview with Ham. I think he was in Montreal or something like that. He said, "No, you don't need to come to this. You know, the cost is too high. You know, you're better off if you have a good situation.
Yeah, where you are.
Stay where you are." I don't remember where he was from.
But the ones from Uganda are here too. The three skill persecutions.
Yeah.
Me who I want to be here.
Yeah.
Were those the ones that were sleeping on the street? Yeah, during winter.
Yeah.
Fish fry. Yeah.
Everyone that is strong shall be done. Everyone that is drawn unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes, and their houses shall be spoiled, and their wine rushed. That's what's going to happen.
Go ahead.
Civil war, race war. Civil war, race war, class war, hunger war, famine war, all war.
Welcome back.
This is Isaiah 19 and 17. The land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid of himself because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, which
which he hath determined against them. That's right. That's right.
Judah's hey man, when Judah gets riled up,
Yeah, that's right.
Judah's a rocket.
Judah likes to burn shit down.
Yeah.
It's like no guns for guns. They're not guns.
They have the Haitians that have the machetes, right?
Yeah.
Like in Springfield, Ohio, right?
Yeah, then when you watch the
They're cutting the grass with the machete.
you watch the early riots, right? With Jake, hey, Jake was getting down, man. The Edomites were stopping. Jake was opening the door.
Yep.
Pushing him. Yep. You know, the Jake threw the rocket. The Edomite bitch hit her head. He's like,
yeah.
oh! He's like, yeah. He's like, jump, man. You know? Got it, man.
Well, the Lord put spirits on Jake from time to time in different riots, in different sleeper boats, man. Well,
Yeah,
look at Levi. Look what Levi.
You can hear about it. Yeah.
Levi had to chase Esau. You understand what I'm saying? So that was a spirit.
Right.
I'm saying, Peter Bulikai, So what if Jake says, you know what, let's do it. Let's get rid of it. So we can come after these devils. Right? What if Jake does that? Then what are you devils going to do?
That's right. Fine. Genesis 49:19. God, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last.
Right. Matter of fact, read Levi. And the Syrians. See, the tribes are in a GMO state right now. Yeah. So when the Lord, takes that, puts a different spirit in them, an ancient spirit in them, you
They're into that magic.
go ahead.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Genesis 49 and number 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instrument of truth.
That's the so-called Haitians and Levites, and the so-called Dominicans, the Simeonites. Go ahead.
Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instrument of cruelty are in the habitation.
Well, you see that video, how you put a different spirit on Jake. You see that video with the Simeonites with the machetes, and they were running at each other with the machetes. You have to have a spirit of warrior spirit on you. Okay? Because they ran to a full speed and said, if I die, I'm going to swing.
Yep.
The man chopped off the man's arm, the man went and picked up his arm.
Yeah.
He's not ready. He ain't never seen nothing like that. Right?
Let me read that in the NLT. I'll read verse 6 as well, but this is Genesis 49:5. Simeon and Levi are two of a kind. Their weapons are instruments of violence. May I never join in their meetings. May I never be a party to their plans. For in their anger they murdered men and they crippled oxen just for sport.
How about the Dominicans like to chop up people here? Maybe that New York or whatever. So they're shooting like they're at the top.
What's that one good man? Paid in full. What's the one good?
Yeah, crazy.
You know how Benjamin can get down. You know how Judah can get down. These other tribes. Issachar is in Mexico. Oh my goodness. See?
And their music, they'll be playing that.
Go ahead.
Mariachi.
Yeah.
It sounds all good, but he's talking about cut off his head. But it sounds like
the rhythm.
Yeah,
the rhythm. Yeah.
Remember Breaking Bad? Yo, Breaking Bad, they had
Yeah.
that whole video, and that was a cartel theme song.
And it was just about
Death.
Yep.
Death.
every
Those twins.
every
Remember those twins in Breaking
oh yeah, every what do they call them? What do they call boss?
Every
has
Yes.
a song for him.
True. Yeah, they
FBs
do.
have a song for them.
Yeah.
But what about the Colombian necktie?
Naughty leg, huh?
Yeah, not a leg, huh? Sorry. Yeah, bring it up.
Micah 5:7. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people, as a dew from the Lord Yahweh, as the showers upon the grass, that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men.
And that means they're going to swarm. Just like the brothers are mentioning. When Jakes come together, they're like swarm. Right? That's why they had to put up certain signs in all these different metropolises that said no loitering, right? No loitering. Or they would ban certain guys from going back to their neighborhoods. You know why? Because when Jake swarmed, it looked scary, man. You see a group of niggas just walking down, people get scared, man.
Go ahead. This is the sidewalk. Show us people,
They're
man.
gonna be like a dude, man. Go ahead.
And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who, if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver.
That's right. When you got them open carry states and shit, Jake got guns too. He's not the only one with Jake don't have guns. When you look up St. Louis, was the murder capital, right? A lot of these people have guns. That big AR or whatever they were holding, all of them have guns. Open carry state. So what do you think, man? It's gonna be a serious bloodbath. So say nation terrorizing the nation. It's gonna get very gruesome. You know what I'm saying?
Verse 9.
There's a guy in LA wants to go.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. He caught his ox, beat him down, and he chopped off both his arms. So when that coolness turns to Edomites,
We're done.
Mm-hmm.
Done. That's right. That's right.
People like Esau loves to cry. I can't wait. I hear that.
It's a bitch. Yes, it's a bitch.
Yep.
What can the average Edomite do? Yeah, so weaklings, feminine.
Yeah.
You can get estrogen. You know?
I apologize for my ancestors. I'm sorry.
Verse 9. Thine hand shall be lifted up upon thine adversaries, and all thine enemies shall be cut off.
That's it. The enemies of Israel, all the other nations. That's right. So they're getting ready to get cut off.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, they're getting ready to get cut off.
you had another Jake in LA back in the day. They said that this when you drive by, you listening to Billy Ocean or Solomon. Killing Jake, you know, but just cruising.
This is Jeremiah 51 and 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. Their might hath failed. They became as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken.
I know the average Edomite right now is strung out on fentanyl and shit.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
OD. So they're weak right now, man. As a nation.
That's not there.
Yeah, that's average.
Laying on the ground. Yeah, that's average.
What no? That's your luck.
That's right.
Hey, you had the time, man. You had the time when you heard about the gold rush. You were average. You didn't gold rush. All right, let's go.
Yes.
Let's go. What did that mean? Clearing out data.
Mhm.
Oh, bounty hunter? I can be a bounty hunter?
Yes.
I can earn more in a month than a whole year farming?
Yes.
Sign me up. Oh, I can earn 250 pounds from a scout?
Yes.
Sign me up.
That was like
Average.
in the early 1800s.
Average Edomites, man.
They murdered a lot of Jews.
Mhm.
Millions. California, all over.
Oh, now I got money from my store. I can open my store.
That's right. That's right.
Business owner.
That's right.
Mhm.
Average Edomite.
That's right. And the people who they were killing, they were taking their lands.
Yep.
Oh, this is my land now. Oh, it's been in my family for generations. No, that's it. Yes. God, like, look how much land that is. Yo, like places like Babylon and stuff like that.
It's like a conservation area.
Yo,
It's like,
it is.
conservation.
I was just saying places like Babylon and stuff like that. Esau's really outnumbered. He thinks he got it. He's really outnumbered. Comes to Jake and stuff like that. So when they roll on him, man, you'll find out. A good example of that is including certain parts of Canada, Toronto, there's a lot of Jakes. I'll put it that way. A lot of Jakes here, a lot of Jakes in Montreal, a lot of Jakes, and the Ishmaelite Jakes, they're going to join with the Jake. The Ishmael gets treated like Jakes, so the Ishmaelite Jakes, they're going to join with the Jake. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, in the black tribes and whatever else. So, an example of that is in South Africa, how they were taking back the farms, killing the farmers. That's right. You know, the Edomites was in fear, right?
Mm-hmm.
You understand? They came up against them. Right? They said you can't be here.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And those before they start killing them, what they would do, those South Africans, they would just go into Edomite homes and not leave.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They would just take over. Be like, yeah, this is mine now. Let's aim for it, and then they start killing them.
There's a thing with the Aztecs when they would surround a city or village, right? The night before they would attack, right? In the night they had this thing they were blowing. It's like a flute, but it's like a trap, you know. And the noise it would make, it sounded like a demon. They blow into it, it'd be like it's a demon. Yeah. And they'd surround, and they just do that the whole night to terrify the people. So pretty much they defeat their minds
psychological
right before, you know. So they're already like, yo, fuck you. So we didn't have lights; it was all dark.
Yes, that's crazy. And because they're surrounding you, you don't know what's going on. This is Zechariah 9:13. When I have bent Judah for me, filled the bow with Ephraim, and raised up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece, and made thee as the sword of a mighty man. Woo! So the Lord is going to unite Judah, Ephraim, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, against thy sons, O Greece, which is referring to the Edomites, the so-called white men.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, starting at verse 8. It says, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered of evil.
Yeah.
This made his empire to going into other countries, other overtly.
Oh, Andre?
Paying people off, setting up coup d'etats, paying off rebels, indoctrinating people, taking their resources, putting them in debt.
These are some weak ass people, man, who has all that power to destroy the world. So these people are going to get judgment. Like these people that are on the high.
It says, I'll read it in NLT, verse 9. It says, what sorrow awaits you to build big houses with money gained honestly? Leave your wealth to buy security, putting your family's nest beyond the reach of danger. It says, thou hast insulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall fly out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that builds a town with blood and establish a city by iniquity. That was it.
This whole civilization, the great empires, was built on iniquity, injustice.
There's no way around it.
There's a judgment, man. There's a big judgment coming. You don't just live and die. You just do what you feel. There's consequences. That's right. That's right. There was an order to the planet.
That's right. That's right. But that's what the scripture says. He's broken the everlasting covenant. That's right, man.
The landmark of the
James 2:13, for you shall have judgment without mercy, that have shown no mercy, and mercy rejoicing against judgment.
So the Lord set up boundaries of the nations. The Lord respects those boundaries. Right? Moab is going to get there after 1,000 years. Elam, Ishmael, Japheth. Right? Israel will rule, but those nations will have those landmarks. You know, there's an order, there's a balance. He said, Job 24:2. Some remove the landmarks, they violently take away flocks and feed thereof. They drive away the ass of the fatherless. They take the widow's ox for a pledge.
Yeah, so they stole this land. A lot of these towns and these cities that we live in, like a lot of them are ancient. A lot of them are ancient landmarks. Brother said, one world criteria. They basically took a lot of land. They destroy a lot of cities and towns. These people have nothing but currency. Secret land.
That's what they learned from. Yeah, we'll build like that old folklore of building a house development, houses on Indian burial ground. Those are real things, right? That's what the movie Poltergeist was based on, right? The guy mentioned it. He's like, oh, you don't think this is a native burial ground, is it? The demons were popping up, right? Bothering the needle.
I remember that place in Scarborough that we went?
Yeah.
What's it called? Scarborough. A big mouth. Big mouth.
And brother Lamar, they
Get up.
killed all the buffalo. There's a
Oh,
state
yeah.
called Buffalo. Where's all the buffalo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a picture of a mountain.
Bones.
Old mountain. Dead buffalo. And they did that specifically. So yeah, because that's how dad, the Plains Indians, that's how they lived. Hunted and moved, hunter-gatherer.
Like, and they kill a lot of jigs too, right? A lot of like Judah and stuff. They murder them by the millions.
There's a video I put up where Edomite was reading a journal from a slave master. The man said that they put him in, they put his molasses over his whole body, and they pretty much tied him up and just left him in the woods.
Holy fuck.
Mosquitoes and bugs and whatever the fuck else. And then they said they got another slave to shit in the guy's mouth.
Oh, that's fine.
And you know what I'm saying? That shit's gotta get with you. You know? And that's just one little journey of a random meeting.
We don't know if that happened to a prophet. We don't know if that was one of us. We don't know. So all those things got to be answered for, man.
We don't know what exactly that in the islands.
No, not him.
Willingly.
No, he had a plan. So how cool was he?
Yeah.
What did they do? Buck breaking. That's a terrible job.
We got to pay this guy back double. Right? So everything that he's done, we got to calculate that in the spirit. The double.
Spirit on the right hand side.
On the right hand side.
Yeah, right. Terrible.
I was talking to the brothers, you know, we could feed them double.
Yeah.
What's a good tea? You gotta get the scripture saying, thou shalt meditate. Right?
They actually eat shit. They actually eat shit.
Come.
Salud. You can't watch it. No, go ahead. Well, I see the reviews. I like
I've seen it. No, I've seen that scene where the girl trying to eat it. Turd, fucking little turd. And that's a thing. That was the thing that they did in the Baal Pure. Baal Pure. That would actually shit in your mouth. You have to accept that as a sacrifice.
Hey, but doesn't Eve goes overseas in the Middle East and get shit all over?
Hey, Slacker. That's how you know Baal Peor was the god of Moab, right?
Yes, I think it
Moab
was.
Aramid. Go down here in Koreatown and you'll see a shit blob restaurant. It'll be a shit blob. And Moab is into that.
Yes.
They'll have in China. They'll have shit ice cream.
Yes,
yeah,
Yeah.
They do.
peanuts, all
They do.
kinds of shit.
They do.
That's how you know.
They
That's
do.
the spirit.
Yep.
That's the same spirit. Hey, 2 girls, 1 cup. What did that mean? That's right. What did that as a kid? Right? Why were we supposed to that as teenagers? You're not supposed to even think of that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody showed me that.
Yeah.
Like grade 9 or 10. I was like, what's the fuck is this?
To let you know what these people are into.
And that was what the 50,000, like that was going on, man. These are ancient practices. People telling me that these top people you look up to. This is what they do.
Yeah.
You know, Good Shepherd. The man was pissing on them. And
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
they're in the movie. It was mud, but it was symbolized shit.
Exactly.
Right? They were wrestling in mud
Everything
naked, but it was supposed to be shit.
That's right.
Because the guy was pissing on them.
That's right.
Right? So it's shit and piss.
Yeah.
Future captains of industry, politicians,
Everything.
you know?
Yeah.
CIA. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Today's talk is about
Yeah.
TED Talk.
And that's why these women at the day of Jacob's trouble are going to catch a lot of hell, especially with the ones that are proud ones. Because you go overseas to get shit on your face, and you come back to your man at home.
He wants the shit.
Oh,
You
fuck.
can't- If you speak, because they get paid a lot.
They get paid a lot.
Wherever he wants the shit.
Yeah.
Even if he tells you to open your mouth, just
Yeah.
open your
That's
mouth.
what they do.
Yeah.
Like from 50,000 in Dubai.
Can't be here with nothing.
Gone.
That's what they said.
Precepts?
Yep.
Yes.
This is Jeremiah 16 and verse 17. For mine eyes are upon all their ways, they are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes. And first I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double, because they have defiled my land, they have filled mine inheritance with the carcasses of their detestable and abominable things.
Lamentation 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, dwellers in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment that iniquity of the countless, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away to captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So who is this Edom? That book was a very good book.
And the book was white, but the inner was red.
This is Ezekiel 4:12. And thou shalt eat it as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of man in their sight.
We're eating it right now. We don't know.
Esau said, FDA, Health Canada, they say there's a certain percentage of things that we have to allow. Microplastics, insect pieces of insect roaches, eyes, you know, and feces as well.
Because remember, in the
Go ahead.
Caribbean, all they do is eat these things that carry feces. Right? Chitlins and all of that nasty stuff. Right? Of course they do, man.
Oh, yeah.
Of course they do. Of course they do. Our people eat all types of
Yeah.
intestines and
Yeah.
all that
Yeah.
nasty stuff, man. Tripe and all of that.
Yeah.
Tripe and bean and kidney,
Mhm.
liver. So, fucking filth, man.
Yeah.
If it's not blood, it's shit.
I bring this up.
Chicken leg.
Habakkuk 2:1. Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what should I answer when I reprove. I am the Lord Yahweh. Answer me and say, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth. For the vision is yet for appointed time, but the end it should speak and not lie. Thou tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So pretty much, and the first one is the great millstone started with the apostles teaching this truth as a watchman, letting you know what time it is and what's gonna come into this place, right? Because a lot of people have in mind that there's a hope in America for a better life, make America great again, which is not gonna happen, you know. All we're gonna see is the ICBM missiles come into this place and destroy it. Yeah, that was the point.
No, I'm just saying, you got this thing cellulose, which is shredded sawdust. It's sawdust, really, right? And it's a filler that you're allowed to put in food. That's how when you look at an ingredient and it'll say cellulose, like for example, shredded cheese,
Shredded
you're eating a lot of sawdust.
Remember it was in Taco Bell?
Oh,
We
yeah.
told you half a Taco Bell meat was like shredded sawdust. I can't remember what it was. The bread in
Subway.
Subway.
It's not bread.
The tuna.
Rubber.
The tuna is no tuna, it's something
They said
else.
it's, I think it's Scotland or Ireland. They said it's because it's over 50% sugar, so it can't be bread.
Rubber, they say.
Didn't Amelie create a meat on 3D? Something like
Yes, that's right.
Right.
All you have is recall every week.
that? Yeah, recall. Y'all the almond milk, con.
Kirkland just recalled yogurt in Costco.
They had a whole list of recall. Yes.
Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people.
And remember, even though those foods are recalled, the small hatters, they believe it's still selling to the J.
Yeah.
Because they think that we are royal. So it could be recalled, but there's people that be like, yeah, we're still selling it to Goya.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit.
Nope.
They repack it, yeah.
Send it back.
And they sell you shredded human, right? In McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
You got shredded human in McDonald's.
Oh yeah. That's really.
Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world.
It's like they tried to humorize cannibalism with that show with Drew Barrymore,
Yeah, that's a funny show though.
where it was cute.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I need
Yeah, that
blending it
show's
up in the milk in the
Yeah.
blender and shit.
That's what they do.
That's the first step. Oh, it's
Uh-huh.
funny. Yeah, let's open it up. Let's explore this.
Or they romanticize it with Hannibal.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
Hannibal, they romanticize it. That was one of my favorite shows. Hannibal, he was sick. Hannibal Lecter, he's a crazy ass killer, but they made him all opulent and
Yeah.
dapper, and
Yeah.
he cooks well and
Yeah.
all of that. But it's all human shit. He kills people and eats them, right? And then feeds it to other people.
Hey, what was that show where the chef's like, you just say human people?
Yeah.
And the girl's like, chicken and pork.
Happens all the time. brother.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not gonna I don't really. I always see these guys on YouTube. They're what do you call it? Like David's been there. He goes all over the world. Like they don't know what they're eating. It's like they don't care about certain things. It's like they're just worried. So for the indignation of the Lord is upon all the nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He that utterly destroyed, he has utterly destroyed them, and he has delivered them to slaughter. Those things shall also be cast down.
Hey, like a restaurant in Toronto, it's downtown. You have to eat in the dark. How you know they're feeding you?
What?
Con.
It's completely dark.
Yeah.
It's pitch black.
You don't know.
Dark. You don't know what you're eating. They have to walk you to your seats.
Yeah.
No way. And you eat completely in the dark. I don't know. I've never been there.
Yeah.
Yo, you know our people. We gotta see what we eat, bro. I eat with my eyes, man.
Their slain also shall be cast out, and their sting shall cast out. And these things shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the hosts of heaven, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down, as the leaf that falleth from the vine. Right? So this is going to be a total destruction, right? I think we're like after destruction, you're going to see the whole
Hey, and that's how wicked this place is that the Lord has to do that. That means we don't even know about all the wickedness. So for the Lord to say, yo, this place is a red zone, never go back here. That means this place is wicked, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they say in the conspiracy realm they have tunnels underneath. There's all kinds of people we don't know about. There's Pizzagate and all kinds of shit, man. Like this guy Epstein on his island, he had a big calendar, a sun calendar. There's a sun disk. Oh yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
I did a lesson on it, and that's where they sacrifice.
See that?
You know?
Yeah.
It's for Apollos. You know,
That is
for
correct.
that male energy that's explosive. So they need to sacrifice it. And there's one video I seen. It was actually Epstein. Pictures naked. She was smiling,
He was.
and he had the sun thing, you know.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The sun there, she's like,
Yeah.
and the tube is beautiful. Wow. And she's showing her. So all that, but yeah, on a higher level. So we can't focus it. Like if you don't set download the black dark one into your mind.
Oh fuck. You die.
You bug out. Just die. You bug out.
It's a nap time.
You guys are permanent now. That's right. You know?
Hey, there was
permanent
a guy, that's another movie, I can't remember the name of the movie right now, but it was all the child trafficking, and he saw all the pedophiles. He was the one that went to go arrest. Pardon?
Yeah, sounds like
Sounds of Freedom.
Sounds
and the
of
guy
Freedom.
almost bugged out, man, just by seeing all of the wickedness, man. It's all wicked, man. That's why I always say, like, to be honest, like, obviously I don't like police, but I can't do the job. That's a secret job to do.
Yeah.
Like, to see all that wickedness is hard, man. That's hard. That ain't no joke job. To see all the death and murder, child sacrifices, and all the shit that they have to see. It's a serious job, man. I heard he was part of that. I heard the same thing just that when he started that show. I heard he was found out being part of that. See that? So it all wow.
You got that show True Detective?
Yeah, I love that show. Love that
Keto Center.
Yep.
On the girl.
Love that show. That's right.
Hey.
Yeah, the circle. The circle within a circle. What do they call that? Yes. Triangle. And even in that show, the cop went crazy. They showed him he was smoking cigarette.
He had a beer.
Yeah, you see? That's how you know. That's how you know, man. When they see this. And he's smoking cigarette like this. He swallows the smoke. Like he played a good character.
Hey, there's a Jake who just joined. He joined Pure Region. The first 3 calls that he went, something that he never seen before. He resigned.
I believe you.
He resigned.
That's what I'm saying. That job
and
is
now they don't want to let him go because they spend so much money on him. So now he's just like, no, I don't want to go back to work.
Yeah, that's a tough
I want to see that.
Tough job.
Yeah.
Hats off to you. People who do that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, you know who feels that too? Paramedics, but also firemen.
Oh, fireman.
They got to deal with a lot of people jumping off.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
They got to see that shit.
Yes.
Range.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know,
all the car crashes.
You guys remember that site back in the day? What was it called? Best Sport?
Yes.
Best
right?
Sport.
Yo, when you read the comments, people are tweaking, bro. People are fucked up. Like there'll be some death, and someone will write, yeah, good for that fuck there. You know, it's fucking dumb people, man. But it's not.
What?
It's not meant for people.
And that's how you know our spirit is different than these other people. Because even me, I don't like these things. I always tell brothers in that day, the moment I have to put a spell on, I have to get, because I don't want to smash certain videos like that. I don't even want to see it, man. Certain things. And then, remember the scripture, Psalm says, Psalms 137:7, we're going to dash their little ones against the stones.
Yeah.
I don't got the spirit for that yet.
For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come upon Idumea, upon the people of my curse, the judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with the blood, and being fat with the fatness, the blood of the lamb and the goats, and with the fat of kidneys of rams, and the Lord hath sanctified the bodies.
Yeah, because remember, Jake is a playing man. We're playing, man. You know, Jake, you know our spirit, man. We want to eat, we want to drink, we want to have sex, man. Yeah, we're playing, man.
Hey, you had that guy Modesto?
Kurt George?
Something Modesto. They showed his house, and he had like a room that he's swimming through, whatever, but it's empty. And he had a mural, and it was girls pretty much. Some of them were bound, some of them like this, and, you know, just fucked up shit. And they showed people's artwork.
Yes. I know.
And it's just pure, bro. Like, it won't be straight, but you'll see like, you know what it is in the mouth, or, you know, like,
Yes.
what the fuck is this?
Just like this, you know?
Yeah.
Just like this. Well, Epstein, they said Epstein's house was like that. Had a lot of those type of pictures. Like
And Epstein, guess what? He was low level.
That's low.
He catered to B level actors.
That was a
and
low
celebrities.
level dude.
There's an A class list, bro. Right? And those are still celebrities. What about the real captains of this right? You know, the executive, the CEOs, right? The politicians, right? You know?
And the great slaughter in the
Mosquitoes
land
are
of
killing.
Idumea. And the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the blood, bullocks with the bulls. And the land shall be sold with the blood, and their dust being fat with the fatness.
Hey, and this is all our fault, man. All you people on the sun, you should be ruling the world. This is why you're meant to rule the world, to stop all the foolishness that's happening right now. Right? Exactly. all of the stuff that's happening is because the law, statutes, and commandments are not in rule, right? This is a part of Esau's rule, right? Because this is a part of his belief. He believes in, like you said, he had the sun disk, and he'll be like, okay, well, it's time to sacrifice. Aren't we going in the time of Samhain? It's almost going to be the time of Samhain.
Last year, what happened?
What happened last year?
Oh yeah.
They had right behind us, we were prophesying on Halloween in this park. They had
the
it
Jews.
was the day of death, something like that.
Yes.
Was it Halloween?
It was Halloween.
Yes, it was Halloween.
Yeah, it was the day of death or something. Right?
Yeah, they had the ceremony right there.
And they're going to do it again.
Yep. Well, we had something in Montreal called the Tam Tam. Me, this brother, and this brother. We went that area, and we noticed, and you know, because they be the drugs in like demonic pattern.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can dance on, they can't stop dancing.
That's right.
They're the same pattern.
They're in the spirit.
In the spirit. That's it. And then ultimately, we see, I looked at some of these 5 women, right? They're all dressed, most of them were dressed in black, and they were doing hand symbols to each other. They were going like this. And doing like this. All the different, and they're doing it for each other. And then behind each other. So, okay, so witches coming around this demonic. It's for the God of love. That's why you're starting to see those hearts everywhere. You see the heart? You see the hearts on people's windows? You're going to start seeing them all over the place. You have the blue one and you have the red one. Some people have two. It's for the God of love, which is Bacchus, the God of revelry.
It's called the night of dread. That's what it's called, night of dread.
That's right. Hey, just like in the Black Panther, what they gave him to revive was the heart-shaped herb, right? It's the heart-shaped herb that they gave him. So they're promoting cannibalism, and the heart-shaped herb, I think, was red. It was red.
Look, on Toronto's Sun, right? This is last week. They said Dia de los Muertos and other top things to do in Toronto this week. Days of death. Right? Right?
That's right.
There's just other fun things.
That's right, man. That's right.
Hey, man, you people participating in this shit too. We're just there. There's a bunch of spirits around.
That's right.
Like that. Some of those spirits might go
That's why you gang members, you Bloods and Crips, you don't know you signed up for death. You signed up for death. So don't think you just joined the gang. No, you're meant to die. So that's why on certain days, you guys might get killed, right?
All right, anyway, with that, we're going to close up. We're going to give all praises on the glory to the Shalom, elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwame
Shalom. Blah, blah, blah.